Live and on the air from the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit, Michigan. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. Carlos Correa, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next. Ryan Madson, the California-born right-hander.
Leading off the afternoon for Detroit, right fielder.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Hero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Here's Manny Machado now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Oh, that grounder caught him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Center fielder,
Stepping in now, Zane Barton.
Boy, that's what Wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. Tigers nothing. Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. At the plate, Travis Shaw. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
leading off for the Yankees, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And right out of the gates, the Tigers will be forced to deal with his speed at first base. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Alford going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now, and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're...
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. 41st home run of the year for him as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run in the first, and then they tag him for a 2-run job here, and he's officially struggling. When a start goes sideways this early, it's hard to get back on track sometimes. We'll see if he can.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Left fielder,
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He'll enter play with that average right at the 400 mark. 56 home runs and 135 driven in to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 57 thus far. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
batting fifth, catcher.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Fly ball out to right field. Alford's under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And the throw in gets away from him. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this.
As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Here's Justin Smoak now. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Alford looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and that's home run number 64 on the season as this lead swells to 7-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Alford's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. The average coming in at 266, 15 long balls, and 41 RBIs. A pause, and the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slurve, and he jumps ahead here 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch-out on that one.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Into the box now, Bradley Zimmer.
Zimmer.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Barton waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
In now, Aaron Judge. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So it's a 1-out base knock for him here in the second. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Standing in now, Chris Bryant.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Bryant, a Nevada native, he was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your 1st rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Giving chase is Alford. 2 down.
The batter, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He swings and grounds it to short. Taken in by Machado. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. A nice aerial view of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Comerica Park. He'll step in here at 275. 7 homers, 18 driven in. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, He struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Miguel Cabrera goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box now, Anthony Alford, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
I mean, these guys look more like lumps.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Into the box, Jacob Stallings. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 37 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. In now, Carlos Correa. No balls and 1 strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Barton has a play. 1 down.
Now back. Second.
Joe Jimenez is going to come on as a Buck Farmer is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Now a fastball runs inside and drills. Daniel Stump is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Johnny Barbados is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Jurickson Profar is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scored. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 10-0 score.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Fouled off. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up?
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
The batter, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He swings and grounds it to short. Machado has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
The batter, number 13.
Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Manny Machado will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Machado is really a rare talent in this sport. A true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Manny Machado is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Standing in now, Zane Barton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Leading up the fourth inning, catcher
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third base with a triple. His third hit this afternoon.
Well, if he wants to hit for the cycle and get in the history books, he's got the hardest 3 parts of it out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he stands at third and now only needs a single to make some history.
Here's Carlos Correa now on a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Freddie.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Alford's under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Smoak.
Into the box now, Justin Smoak, as he lets it in the air to right field. Alford moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off for ball 1.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Popped him up. Stanton coming on. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman,
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jeimer Candelario goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one strike away from being shut out for 5.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1, but this one's pretty much.
leading off for the Yankees.
Into the box, Travis Shaw. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
There to take it in is Jeanette for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Bradley.
Dominic Leone gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Dominic Leone.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Zimmer rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Barton will get there, and he puts it away to
Leading off for the Tigers, first baseman. Leading off for the Yankees.
stepping in now, Jacob Stallings. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Alford going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Altair is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. Here's Justin Smoak now. Skied into straightaway right. Alford on the move. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. In to score the runner from third.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As he takes a call. Javier Irizarry is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down out there. And the runner will score from second. Judge isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And it's not in time. He's safe. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside to Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to Here's Manny Machado now. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Yankees,
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's Carlos Correa now. And this pitch sails behind him at the plate as he has to arch his back that time. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. So now 2 men. Matt Boyd is going to come on as a defensive replacement now. Now as he takes over at first base, Adam Conley. Is also into the game as he takes over at short. Oh, and he nails his 3rd consecutive batter. Get him out of here.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Into the box, Travis Shaw. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Jeanette into shallow center. He gets there as the runner breaks for home. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-2, here it is. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. In now, Jimmy Gomes. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
So he punched.
The batter, left fielder.
25-0 the final this afternoon. New York, with their 95th win, tops in the division. Ryan Matt